Previously on One Life to Live.
I am the one that needs some understanding. If you can't manage that, then don't be here.
If this works out, we will be toasting Max Bon Voyage, gone forever. Our little girl wrote this note, and we just thought that this would be the best place for us to check first.
You cannot tell my mommy or daddy where I am.
We're not in, so just leave a message, and we'll call you back.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Will, it's me. I know you're angry with me, but I'd really like to see you. If you're there, please pick up. Are you there? Okay, I guess not. You can call me at my mom's if you want.
Hey, thought I heard someone in here. So is Sam's trial adjourned for the day?
Well, I wouldn't know, because I was asked to leave.
By who?
Will. He didn't want me there.
Jess, I'm sorry.
No, please. Don't be a hypocrite.
Oh, Jess.
If you cared about me at all, Ben, you wouldn't have taken what I told you in confidence and used it against Will.
It wasn't intentional.
No, I don't want you to comfort me. To be honest with you, I don't even want to be here, but I don't have any other place to go.
Well, this is quite a homecoming. To be greeted by the two people I miss the most.
Hey.
Cross your heart and hope to die.
Hope to die. I promise I won't tell your mommy and your daddy that you're staying here with me.
Now spit in your hand.
Which hand?
Either one, Grandma. Like this. Now it's sealed.
I just hope your mommy and your daddy don't miss you too much. They both love you so much.
That's what they say. But if they really loved me, then they wouldn't fight all the time.
Sister, excuse me.
For what? Did you do something you shouldn't, dear?
No, that isn't what I meant. Is this Addie Kramer's room?
Why, yes, it is. Oh. Who are you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm Dr. Ray Cummings. I'm Blair Kramer's therapist. It's Addie's daughter, Blair. Blair has some family issues, and I thought it would be helpful if I could put together a session, between mother and daughter.
What a wonderful idea.
Oh, I think I probably have a business card here. Yes, I do.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's very impressive, isn't it?
Is Addie in, do you know?
Oh, she should be. That's her room.
Yeah. Well, thank you, sister. Thank you.
Michael Marie, and you're Ray. Isn't that interesting? Just like the singer.
Come in.
Star? Do your parents know you're here?
No, this is all your fault. The Star ran away.
Stop
I'm not going to stand here and listen to this phony anymore.
If you want to blame someone for the little girl's disappearance, blame yourself.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Your child came here very sad, very hurt. Her light was dimming. She hates the way you fight all the time.
What do you mean her light was dim?
Listen to that voodoo hoo-ha. You tell me something. What kind of a person sells a little girl a phony love potion?
What kind of parents drive their daughter to a place where she feels she must get them a love potion?
Oh, and that gives you the right to bilk my daughter out of my $500?
If I bilked her, as you say, why did she come back for more?
Because that's how you con artists work. All of you, you'd string somebody
Wait
along.
a minute.
You're coming back for more.
She came back for more? Well, what's in this stuff? Is it safe?
I gave her nothing but information.
Oh, really? What kind of information? What's the best motel for a 3-foot runaway?
I told her she did not need a love potion. Her parents already love each other.
Why would you say that?
I saw it in the bones.
Yeah, well, your bone reading machine must be broken.
Not as broken as your heart. You both have many scars. But the love, that too is true.
Okay, are you going to help us find Star or not?
Just so we can bring her home, please.
And she can run away again? How many times do you want to play that game?
She's not going to run away again.
As long as the child is unhappy, iron chains will not keep her at home.
Okay, you just let me worry about the iron chains.
Better to solve your own problems first. Then hers will take care of itself.
Well, then how do you suggest we do that?
Admit your love for each other. That's all the magic the child needs to come home.
Let go of her.
This is my wife. I'll do what the hell I want. Get lost.
What, so you can beat her up? Big man picking on a woman.
No, Max, don't, please.
It's none of your damn business. You two-bit gigolo.
Yeah, well, you guess again, you drunken sod.
No, don't. You're making it worse, Max.
Just go upstairs.
You better listen to him, Maxie boy.
Yeah, or what?
Or what? Or what? Or I will swear I'll knock you in the middle of next week.
I can handle this, Max. I can...
Just go upstairs.
No, Max.
Just go on.
You've been asking for it, Holden.
Okay, look, I don't have time to stand here and listen to this voodoo quack. I gotta go find Star.
If you don't wish my help, fine.
No, we do. Please, anything that you can do.
And once we find her, there will be plenty of time for us to convince her that we love her.
What she needs to be convinced of is that you love each other. Otherwise, she'll only run away again.
Okay, if you know where she is, you better spit it out.
As you wish. For a price. The power's not for free.
Yeah, I know that, because you already got 500 of my bucks.
No, look, we'll pay you anything that you want. Just help us, please.
That love potion I sold to Star was worth every penny.
Okay, you see, this is how a fortune teller works, right? They suck you in, they get your confidence, and then they squeeze you for everything that they can get.
Do you want proof I can help you?
Okay, what kind of proof you got?
She ran away because she believes all your fighting was her fault.
Oh, but that's
You see,
not
all
true.
she's doing is feeding back information that we gave her.
The reason you fight does have to do with the child. Perhaps the child you're carrying.
Oh, wow, she can tell you're pregnant.
This child you should be able to love, but you don't. And until you do, your daughter will not be happy. Well, do your parents know you're here?
Of course. What do you think? I drove myself here? It's Addie's birthday.
It is?
She has trouble remembering things. Remember, me and Mommy talked to you on the phone? And we said that we would see you tonight for your birthday party.
I love birthdays. Well, I hope it's a really good one for you. And you're very lucky. You have to spend it with your daughter and your granddaughter. And look, she dressed all up for Grandma, didn't she?
I'm very lucky.
Yes, I'm lucky too. You know, I want to speak with Blair. So, where is she?
Stay there. Don't go away. Hi, darling.
Hi, Mom. Welcome home.
Thank you. Okay. That's from Joey.
How's Joey?
Regrettably, he's absolutely terrific. I was really hoping he'd be homesick and want to come home with me, but no way. He's so happy, and on the weekends he flies over to Italy and France and goes and visits all those people he met when he lived there.
Sounds like the life.
Yeah.
What about Dad? Did you see him?
Yeah, sure I did.
Yeah?
We all had dinner together one night. He and Dallas are very, very happy. You should have been there.
I wish I could have.
But we certainly understood that you needed to be here to help Will through the trial. How is it going?
think it would have been better if I went with you, Mom.
Uh-huh. What's wrong? What's happened?
You know what, maybe I'll give you guys a little time to catch up.
No. Is there a problem?
No, I want to call Nora anyway, just to check in on Sam, all right? I'll be in the study.
Don't be gone long. Please. What's going on, sweetheart? Is there a problem between you and Will?
Mom, no. You just got back from London. This is the last thing you need to be worrying about, okay?
Hey.
What?
You know what? I'm your mother. Nothing's more important than you. If you don't tell me, you're going to go to bed without dinner. Oh, honey, what's wrong?
Things are just falling apart, basically, Mom. I mean, I thought things were bad before, but now they're...
Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you still love him?
Of course I do.
Have you told him? I mean, would it help if you just sat down and told him?
Well, at the trial, you know, I haven't really had a chance to. And then today, I was at the courtroom and he told me to leave. He said he didn't want me there.
Wow. Well, I mean, court's recessed by now, right?
I tried calling. He didn't answer.
Then I think you should go home and talk to him in person.
I want to, I do, but
But what, honey?
London, Mom, you just got back from London and, you know, I missed you, so what would it look like if I just left?
Hey, probably it would look like you were trying to give me some time to be alone with my husband. Honey bunch, go talk to him. See if you can't work things out.
What if it's too late?
Then I'm here.
Thank you, Mom.
Come on.
Oh, I love you.
I love you. Good luck.
Thanks.
Max,
Okay,
don't
I'm
do
going to
this.
show you, Maxie.
Hey, son, take it easy, all right? Take it easy.
What? Well, what the hell are you doing in my house?
He's had a little too much to drink.
Renee, what I've had too much of is this wife of mine flirting with everything in pants. You're very lucky. Because you're wearing a dress.
Asa, I don't flirt with anyone. You know that.
Listen to that, huh? Like butter would melt in the mouth.
I love you and only you.
Oh, doesn't that sound so sweet? So damn innocent. Don't believe it for a damn second.
I guess it's safe to say the honeymoon is over?
It's just the bourbon talking.
What did you do to make him drink that much bourbon?
Nothing at all.
They're in this together, the two of them. I've seen the looks, the big links. This one's like a filly in heat, and he's like a big stud pulling at the ground.
No.
Asa, why don't you just sit down before you hurt yourself?
I'm going to tell you something. You are not going to make a damn fool of me.
Nobody is trying to.
Yeah. Renee, I got the fox living in the chicken coop. I'm gonna get my rifle. Oh.
Asa, talk to me. Are you all right?
He's okay. He just passed out.
Just passed out. How could you do this to him? He has a bad heart. What did you do to him?
Nobody stops Asa from doing what he wants. You know that.
You don't care.
Renee, he is a big boy now.
You married him for his money, and now you're killing him for it.
Pay her, Todd. Pay her.
Are you out of your mind?
Obviously, Star's confided in her.
That doesn't mean that she has any idea where Star is.
It's the best chance we have in finding Star.
Says you.
Please.
Start talking.
First, we make a very
Now we contact her protectors. Her gross bone age and her T-bone age. The little girl is in a very large place.
Oh, that's a big help.
No, what do you mean a large place? Is she in a bus station, a train station? Can you tell me, is she scared?
It is a place filled with chaos.
Chaos? A zoo. She loves the zoo.
She hates the zoo. Why would she?
No, she loves the zoo.
Reptile Land. She likes that place.
No, not the zoo. Not Reptile Land. There is a place with no animals. But there are many women. Women in black and white.
Nuns. My daughter's at St. Anne. She's with my mama.
You can't see my mom right now.
Really? Why not?
'Cause she's with her doctor. You know, those head doctors charge you $100 an hour whether you keep your appointment or not.
She's not with her doctor. I'm your mommy's therapist.
She has a new therapist. She doesn't want you anymore.
No, I'm afraid that's not your mommy's decision. That's the decision of the court.
Obviously, you don't know my mommy or my daddy.
Why don't you do this? Why don't you tell your mommy that I was here looking for her, okay?
Your mommy doesn't like that lady?
My mommy says you have to be very careful with those people.
You do? Hello?
Mama, it's Blair.
Where are you? I thought you were coming for my birthday.
No, Mama, it's not your birthday.
It isn't?
No, listen, I need you to listen to me, and it's very important. Star's missing, and we don't know where she is.
Oh, she's not missing. She's right here with me. Tell me something now. Is this true? They're really no closer to finding out who killed Colin?
Some people think it's Lindsay.
Really? What about you?
All I know is Sam didn't do it. And I'm glad to see that it looks like Will is in the clear.
Did you ever really think that Will was responsible?
It was looking that way.
Are you serious? Is that why there's a problem between you and Jess?
She told you we were having a problem?
No, good Lord, no, she would never do that. I mean, she didn't have to say anything. I could see it the second I walked in the door. What happened?
Well, after you left, I mean, she was having a lot of problem with the trial and everything, so I encouraged her to talk to me about it. I mean, you know how I feel about Jess.
Well, and I know how she feels about you. She loves you. Didn't she want to talk?
No, she did. She told me everything. Seems she had a good reason to believe that Will killed Colin.
Oh, wow.
So she told me what she knew, and I told Sam.
Oh, I see.
I had to. But then the problem is I betrayed Jess's confidence, and she's not going to forgive me.
Will, are you there? I left a message.
I know. I got it.
May I come in?
I love my husband.
Like a black widow spider?
Hopefully he will sleep this off, and tomorrow morning he won't remember any of it.
How convenient. And then you can slip him a little something to ensure that.
Renee, that's not called for.
What are you doing here anyway?
I have some papers that our accountant gave me concerning our divorce settlement. I signed them. It's his turn.
Oh, so you brought them in person. Perhaps somebody should remind you that there's a service called the Postal Service.
I'll wait for him to be sober, and then I'll have him sign them.
You wanted to see him, didn't you?
No. I didn't expect him to be here. Tonight is his poker night.
Not since he's married me.
He obviously has to keep his eye on you.
Renee, tell you what, why don't you leave those papers? I'll make sure he signs them as soon as possible.
Thank you, Max. I can trust Nigel with them. It's obvious what part of your anatomy you're thinking with, Max. I'd watch out for this one, if I were you.
What's going on between you two?
Nothing.
It didn't look like nothing.
Well, all newlyweds have a period of adjustment.
Period of adjustment? That was a disaster.
That was one of our little tiffs.
The famous Medina Pride.
It's not that. At least, not only that. I don't want Al to find out about this.
The you and Ace aren't exactly Romeo and Juliet.
Othello and Desdemona's more like it. Max, all I have to do is say hello to a man and he accuses me of flirting. It even happened with Nigel one day.
That would be an exaggeration.
I'm not exaggerating. It's been getting worse. And when he drinks... I'm just glad that Al wasn't here to see this latest installment.
Where is Al?
Oh, he's at the university checking out the dorms. He might go there in the fall. Max, I've tried talking to Asa. I've tried to get him to calm down with this jealousness, but he's just so unreasonable. I don't know what else to do.
I know what you can do. Divorce him.
Star's there with Mama. Oh, thank you.
You crossed your heart and spit. But you still told my mom where I was anyway.
I wasn't supposed to do that, was I? I'm sorry, but she sounded so worried.
Mama? Mama, are you there?
Did I do something bad?
Maybe not. I'll take care of this. Hello? This is Addie Kramer's duck.
What, did you come to get more of your stuff?
No. At least I hope not. I really hate the way we've been fighting, Will. I mean, all the things that we've said to each other, you know, all the things that we've done to each other, I want you to know I love you. And please, don't push me away.
Jess, I'm sorry that I forced you to leave the trial. You had the right to be there. It's just, things were going really bad.
You know, I remember when my parents split up. It all started with them not talking to each other. You know, and that led to them not trusting each other. And then once they got past that, it was just too late.
Yeah, believe me, I know. My parents weren't exactly role models for working things out.
Well, I always promised myself that I was going to be different.
Me too.
I know the last couple of months have been really lousy. For you.
Really lousy? That's an understatement, Jess. These last couple of months have been hell.
And I haven't made it any better, have I?
No, it's not you. It's not your fault. It's just... it's things.
I was thinking, you know, maybe we can kind of just put aside those things and just concentrate on getting back to the way we were.
Things have been said, Jess, between me and you. Things that we can't take back.
No, we can't. But maybe we can try and put them into perspective, you know? And maybe even forget about them eventually.
No, I don't... I don't think that's possible.
Maybe it isn't possible, but you know what? I'm willing to try. Are you?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Divorce him?
You two haven't been married that long. You could probably get an annulment. The point is that you have to do something before a bad situation gets worse, before this verbal abuse turns into physical abuse. He hasn't hit you, has he?
It's not really that easy, Max.
What, because you have a prenup? You think that without him, you're going to be broke again?
Well, maybe that's part of it.
Look, whatever you sign, believe me, there's no provision for abuse. We'll get you a top lawyer, we'll get you out of this, and we'll get you a settlement that you'll be comfortable with. Well, and we will get Al's adoption overturned.
I couldn't prove there was abuse. It would be my word against his, and I'm an ex-con against Asa Buchanan.
I'll testify.
You would do that for me?
I'll do it for Al. It's not healthy for him to be living in this mess either.
No, perhaps it's not. But it's impossible to get Al to see his shortcomings because, you see, he feels settled and secure, finally. He's crazy about Asa. He loves him so much.
Yeah, that's because Asa buys his love. That's Asa's M.O.
Perhaps. But after living in poverty with me, it's much better.
I swear I didn't know.
Al gave up so much. He worked 2 jobs, as you know, on top of my job, just to make ends meet. His grades suffered terribly. I watched his future just fall by the wayside. And now he's going to look at Lambview University because he may be going there in the fall. He would never get in with the grades that he's got. But Asa, of course, pulled some strings. So I may not need him, but Al certainly does.
At what price?
I can handle Asa. And I can prevent Al from seeing him when he's drunk.
And how long before Asa turns on Al?
He would never turn on Al. He loves him too much.
Like he loved you?
That's different. Besides, it's the alcohol. It brings out the anger and the animosity and the resentment and the possessiveness, and it's always directed at me. It's never been directed at Al.
Oh, that makes it okay.
It's not okay. But I can usually handle it. I can usually cut him off, or at least water down the drinks. It's just once he gets past a certain point.
Well, you better lock your door tonight.
That's a horrible thought. Or what if he wakes up in the middle of the night and he starts staggering through the house? And what if he's in an awful rage again?
Well, you got 20 empty guest rooms to sleep in.
No, but if he's in that rage and he comes into our room and finds out that I'm not in his bed, he's going to go through those rooms for sure.
You have to divorce him, Gabrielle. You can't go on living like this.
I have to make sure that Nigel gets another lock on that gun cabinet and make sure that Asa never gets a key to it.
Are you really that afraid?
I've had more than one sleepless night. I got through them, and I'll get through this one, too. Only I wasn't alone. I mean, Al has been here every time, and, you know, his room is right across the hall, and somehow that was very reassuring to me.
I've been here.
Yeah, but your room is in the West Wing. You've never heard Asa, have you?
No.
No, didn't think so. Listen, don't worry about it. I'll think of something.
You won't have to be alone tonight. You can spend the night in my room. Make yourself comfortable. I'll set the alarm for about 5:30. If Asa sleeps it off, you should be able to sneak back into your room before he gets upstairs. He'll never know you were gone.
So that's if he sleeps it off.
I'll go check on him, see if he's still out.
Max, you have no idea what this means to me.
You never intended for Nora to overhear your conversation with Sam.
All I was trying to do was convince Sam that him taking the rap for Will wasn't going to help the kid at all.
Yeah, and you never intended for Nora to use that information against Will.
Unfortunately, Jessica doesn't see it that way.
But she will in time.
I don't know. I mean, maybe she's right. Maybe I shouldn't have told Sam.
Come on. He's your brother, and he's in a terrible predicament.
Yeah, I know. But Jess, this whole thing has been really hard on her. First, she's feeling that Will might have killed Colin, and then he lied to her. So that means she can't trust him, and then I go and betray her trust.
Well, you didn't really, and besides, it was for a very important reason.
Yeah, but I think in her eyes, she feels that I chose my brother over her.
Well, I'll talk to her.
No, it's okay. Don't get in the middle of this. Jess and I, we'll work this out between us.
What if you can't?
Well, the most important thing to me right now is that you understand why I did what I did.
Oh, of course I do.
Some homecoming, huh?
Any homecoming that has you at the other end is fabulous. And I'm sure that everything will work itself out.
Yeah, well, while she's living here, I'll try to give her some space.
No, you don't have to do that. Besides, she might not be living here that much longer.
Why not?
Well, she just left to go and talk to Will. And if they love each other as much as I think they do, I think they'll work everything out.
Thank you. That's great. I didn't think that you'd be willing to try. I thought that you just had written us off.
Okay, so where do we start?
Okay, maybe, let's start with the things that we said to each other that you think we can't take back.
Well, you thought that I was a murderer.
Okay, I tried not to.
Jess.
Well, I didn't want to.
Jess, if we're going to work this through, if we're going to talk this out, then we need to be honest with each other.
Well, then how do you expect me to think? What do you expect me to think? Imagine, you lied to me, Will. You hid things from me. You asked me to lie for you. The more I found out about Colin's murder, the more it looked like you did it.
What about trust, Jess?
Trust? I did trust you, Will. I lied to my uncle for you. I helped you rebury Colin's body.
But you couldn't trust me enough to believe that I was innocent.
Put yourself in my shoes, Will. Come on. What could be so horrible that you couldn't confide in me?
The truth. The truth that someone else in my family had done it.
Okay, but even if somebody else in your family did it, why couldn't you trust me enough to tell me the truth?
So now this is about me trusting you?
Because, well, yeah, you didn't trust me, Will. You could have told me the truth, and I wouldn't have told anybody. Think about it. You just kept pushing me further and further away.
Yes.
Even when we made love, Will, it was like you weren't even there.
Because you were convinced. You did not trust me that I didn't kill Colin.
No. You didn't trust me, Will. You're the one that made us strangers.
No. That was both of us.
Okay, fine. I'm willing to take half the blame for that, but strangers? How could that happen to us?
I don't know.
It did. I wasn't just imagining it, was I?
Oh, yes. It did.
So what does that say about our relationship? Does that mean it's over?
Jess, my mother raised me with the mantra that when push comes to shove, the only people that you can really, really rely on is your family.
She doesn't practice what she preaches, does she?
Jess, you don't like my mom. You never have. And you're not particularly fond of Jen either.
What are you getting at, Will?
If I had come to you and confided in you that one of them was Colin's murderer, how was I to trust you that you wouldn't tell someone?
Because I love you.
You told Ben that you thought I did it.
Because I couldn't stand keeping it in any longer. Well, I had to talk to somebody. But if you would have just talked to me, I wouldn't have had to go to Ben.
Right. See, we come back to trust. Again. Have you forgiven Ben for telling my dad what you told him? See?
What? Have you fallen out of love with me? Is that what this is?
No. Just, it's not that I don't love you. I do love you. I
love you too very much. But that isn't enough, is it? Okay. Well, that's my answer, I guess, so. All right, good night.
Good night.
Where's Star?
Where's our little girl, Mama? She's gone.
Sleep tight, Asa.
This is gonna be good. Very good.
You're not drunk.
What are you doing back in my house?
I came back because I was stupid enough to be worried about you and to bring you your hangover remedy that you always swore by. But obviously, you don't need it.
Nope. But I'll tell you something. That's damn thoughtful of you.
What the hell are you up to, Asa?
There's only one bed, Max. Where are you going to sleep?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live. On the next One Life to Live.
I need you to sleep in here with me.
Where's Star?
I don't know.
Why don't you admit the truth?
I am going to find proof that Lindsay's the real killer. You are keeping a secret, a dark, terrible secret.
You can win a live concert at your school. Watch PB Mac on All My Children next week to find out how.
Saturday on the ABC Big Picture Show.
What's going on? We just had 8 city blocks disappear.
With a force this powerful.
Someone's setting us up.
The only question is how to stay alive. Keanu Reeves. Chain Reaction. Saturday at 9, 8 Central on the ABC Big Picture Show.
Is this how you seduce all the guys?